Hey traders, Michael from Elite Traders University, and we're back again with the pound dollar. We're about half an hour after the open, and as you can see, we've had a strong push up to start the session, and then we've had a pullback. And I am long, as you can see, just got long here. Now, at this stage, I think two things are going to happen. There is a good possibility that we make a bit more of a move lower. And notice that we've got the S1 just below us, and then we start to move higher into the day from here. Okay, so I'm believing for a break above the previous highs, swing highs of the day, which are here. And if we zoom out, I believe we're looking back up to the one spot for 0.0 level, as you can see just up in here. So that's where my take profit is. I am long already, tentatively, with a stop below the one spot 39.00 level, which is a good 25 pips or so, and that suits my risk on this trade. But I believe we're moving up from here, so either we actually have another dip down and then we go up, or we actually go straight up from here. Okay, so we begin to move straight up. So this is what I'm looking for going to the session. I believe we're going to make some really good money on this trade. And if we just zoom out a bit to the 30-minute chart, we had the big run up again on Monday, and we've had a nice pullback today. I think we're going to continue this move, very, very strong possibility. So again, possible move down, and then looking for a push higher. So I'm long already, and if we push lower, as I think we could do, then I will actually add to that position, and I'll be looking to take out some good money at the previous swing highs, and then hold one or two positions for extend the move higher. So that would give me about 35 pips per lot if I add to my position on the break below these lows, and that would be very, very profitable trade. So let's come back. We are again just right now pushing down on this candle, as you can see in the 5-minute candle, and we're still quite open. There has been a lot of selling from this swing high just before the open, so absolutely we could just have another stab at the lows and then turn around and go back up. So let's see what happens. We'll come back when we are opening new positions or when we are making some money. Alright guys, so it did exactly what I said. We got that further push down to the low, and we got to push straight up. Now, where did I enter? I just took out a whole bunch of profit just now. Here's my deal map. So first entry was up here. We took out $135, 14 pips, and then you can see I entered right at the bottom here. Let's remove this line. Right at the bottom, so 14 pips on that one, 13.7, 12 pips on that one. Now we still have one open position left, so let's have a look. There it is there, and my stop is just below the low. So even if price comes down and stops me out, we are still up a number of pips, and let's just have a look at our history and see what we've done in this quick 30 minutes. Okay, so here's our pips: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 65 pips in total. As you can see, this is the live deal map on CTrader, and so we still have one open position remaining, which is currently at 12 pips, and we're actually looking for a push higher. So as you can see with this trade, we had zero drawdown. You can see that my buy is right at the bottom here. My first buy was here, which is 2 positions. Then I added another 4 to 5 positions right at the low here. And we're looking for this last position to run up to the high. So I'm looking for about 80 pips. Let's just move it down a bit, 76 pips. And that will give us a really great total for the day. Now if price does come down and stop me out, we will still be up about, what's 15 minus 10, 20, 30, 40. We'll still be up 55 pips. So it's a win-win day, even if our last position gets stopped out. But with this sort of trading, as you can see, our trade goes into profit immediately. It allows us to take out profit very, very quickly and leave one remaining position in for a large move higher, because our higher time frame says that we are actually moving higher after this big run up. This is just a small consolidation. It's a bit of a pullback, and you know, if we have a trend line break going here, if we get a move through that, and it extends beyond the pivot, then absolutely I am expecting a push at least to the R1 and to the highs up to the 1.4 area. So that's where my take profit is. So look, that's me done for the day, guys. As you can see, we've made our money for the day. Opening time 2:26 and 2:42, closing time 3:04. That's half an hour. 2:42 to 2:41, that is only 9 minutes. Okay, so 9 minutes on those trades there, and this one here is 13 minutes. So very, very quickly we've made our money, and we're finished for the day. Now we can let that last position run, and hopefully we can make a whole lot more. So looking to break that trend line now, currently up 17 pips on the last position, and we can't lose. So let's come back tomorrow and see the final result of this very, very quick and very, very effective trade. Okay, so we had quite a different move than I anticipated last night. However, we still made our money. So what happened is we actually had a further drop down. So our last position got stopped out. But let's have a look at our deal map. We can see exactly how we did. So zooming in, first positions, 2 positions here, up 14 pips, and then if you remember, we bought the very bottom there, and we're up 14 pips on one, 12 pips on another, 14 pips on another, and we left our last remaining position with a stop just below the low in case price went down. So sure enough, price did actually come down, stop us out, and then continue higher again. So it is a reversal on the day, and it looks like we'll be going higher into the rest of the week. It's what's commonly known as a midweek reversal. So if we just look at our history, as you can see, these are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions taken out, plus 14, plus 12 to plus 14, and this is our last position, which is taken out for a small loss. So overall, we're up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, about 50 pips. And this is the only way to trade. Firstly, because as you can see, we get 0 drawdown on our trades. So trade goes immediately into profit. Let's just remove the deal map so you can see. So trade goes right into profit immediately. There's a strong push up, as you can see, indicated by all of this buying in that region there. And what that allows us to do with such a powerful move is to get out with a number of positions early. And if our analysis is correct and the market continues to push in the direction that we anticipate, we can leave a last contract in for a lot higher up. So this is the only way to trade, because imagine if I had left all of my contracts for plus 40, we would have got to plus 35 and come down, and they all would have been stopped out. So this is the best way to scalp your way into a swing trade, where you can take out profit quickly, and then you can leave a remaining position in for an extended move higher. So this is a great success. 5 out of 6 winners for the night on one entry, and if that last entry turned out to be correct, it would have been a much higher move. We would have had probably 80 pips on that last position, which would have given us about 130, 140 pips for the night. Alright guys, so this is the only way to trade. Click the link below. You can also schedule a call with me if you're interested in learning to trade with the banks, which is really what this is. And as you've seen by my previous videos, we look at how market structure works. We learn to identify when the banks are entering the market, what direction they're going to take it in. So like the video, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to some of you soon, and hopefully you can be enrolled in our university and learn how to trade professionally.